How you doing, folks? This is Sean McVeigh, Sean's Outdoor Adventures. It is getting near the rut, and I did some hunting on public land the other day. And I started off with a spot I really wanted to try, and I had around 4 in the afternoon, this is October the 30th, I heard a noise. I looked over and I saw a buck coming toward me about 40 yards away. So I reached over to turn on my video camera. I had a ground set up on this one, and I didn't know there was a doe fawn about 18 yards away. The doe fawn spotted me turning on the video camera, and she got a little nervous, which got the buck a little nervous. I did get some footage of the doe fawn. Eventually she came through anyway, but that buck, he ended up circling out around about too far out of range. He was about a 120-inch 8-pointer. I was unable to get footage of him because I was trying to not spook the deer. Oh, and I also did see a doe just feeding on the hillside above me. I was hoping a buck would come try to, check her out, see if she was in heat or not, but that never happened. And then later in that hunt, that doe fawn actually came back through, and at the very end, a young buck came through from the same direction the deer were originally coming from. So that night, I staying at I have a 10-acre property where I built a little shed. If you've been subscribed to my channel, you know all about that. I was sleeping in the shed. I woke up at like 3:40 in the morning. My original plan was to hunt on my property. But I was like, I think I might have a good chance if I go back to the public land. And I prayed a lot about it. I prayed intensely about it. And I was spiritually feeling like, yeah, go back to the public land. So I just pull in. I ended up getting delayed getting there because I had to change all of my gear over from a private land sit on my own land to all the stuff I need for a public land sit. So there I am. I finally get to the parking area, and a truck pulls in, and ends up being Trevor from Bronc Outdoors. I mean, I didn't know him in advance. He just hopped out. He's like, "Where are you hunting?" And I told him. He's like, "Oh, hi, Sean." I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" He's like, "Yeah, I've seen some of your videos." And so I said, well, he mentioned his channel, and I said, "I think I've heard of your channel, actually." So here's a little footage of that. In the parking lot, about to walk in on public land. And what's your first name?
Trevor.
Trevor from Bronc Outdoors just pulled in. And we're basically going to the same spot because we think, great minds think alike. So,
right.
But we're going to, did you decide what you're going to do?
Yeah, we're just going to
try that spot.
We're going to stay away from you.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to mess up your hunt.
No, you're not going to mess me up. Anyway, shout out to Bronc Outdoors. Give them a check out on their channel. I'll put a link for it in the description or somewhere. So there you go. Yeah. God bless. Shout out to Trevor from Bronc Outdoors if you want to check out their channel. Try to give them a little thumbs up, check them out, and hopefully they'll be giving a little shout out on their channel to me. Who knows? We'll find out. But it's just neat how that happens. And so here's the point. Some of us, we go into hunting, we really want to be successful, we want to get a deer. And I was praying, what was the right decision? Should I do the private land? Should I do public land? I felt led to the public land, but it gave me a chance to meet somebody new. And I said, "Hey, can I say a prayer with you guys before we go in?" And they were like, "Yeah, sure." So I got a chance to pray with people. That is more valuable than getting any deer. When I die, none of this goes with me, but relationships remain. We will know each other even in heaven. We'll be worshiping God together. And to have an opportunity to pray now is something that has an eternal benefit. And so I just point that out. Like sometimes we pray, "Hey, where can I get a deer, Lord? Where do you want me to go?" Whatever. And God has a plan. God's got a glorious plan. And it may not necessarily be that we get a deer, but be open to the blessings that come through wherever God leads you. In this case, I got to meet some new people, got to pray with some people, and what a blessing that is. So again, I'm Sean McVeigh, Sean's Outdoor Adventures. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't been checking out my giveaways, I've been giving out a compound bow every single week from October through the end of December. I'm giving away a compound bow. Just gave away a tethered Phantom hunting saddle last week, a snack time feeder, all kinds of stuff, Tacticam video cameras. So go to the giveaways page of my website, subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my newsletter on my website, and you'll stay up to date on all that kind of stuff. Thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, take care and God bless.